service, you're pushing me. Stop it. You're so close to going to jail. You just keep on this.
At first, this looked like a routine probation hearing, until the judge realized this man had failed 4 separate requirements: fines, community service AA meetings, and outpatient treatment. He admitted every single one, but somehow, he still seemed to think he had room to explain his way out of it. The judge had already given him extra time, but that patience was running dangerously thin. Then came the warning that changed the entire tone of the courtroom. You were so close to going to jail. And when the defendant tried to explain himself, again, the judge finally snapped, "You were pushing me. Stop it." But that wasn't even the most intense moment, because the judge was about to make it crystal clear exactly what would happen if he came back unprepared.
Bring the toothbrush with you. Are you with me? If you don't, I'm telling you, if you don't do this, by the time you come back, I'm going to need Jessica on this one. All right, good morning.
Good morning, you're with Inspector Golden Bits.
Why don't you give me that informal officer holds from the past, please? How's he going to proceed on this? I arraigned him. He's got 4 different counts. Wait a minute, let me double check something. Yeah, 4 different counts.
Plead guilty to all.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty here, your probation could be revoked. You have no technical violations, but this would be 4. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign the advice of rights and read and understand the rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, as to count 1. Count 1 that you failed to pay fines and costs is ordered. How do you plead? Count 2 that you failed to provide proof of completing 24 hours community service. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Count 3 that you failed to provide proof attending AA twice a week. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
As to count 4 that you failed to provide proof of attending and completing outpatient treatment. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Did you fail to pay your fines and costs as ordered?
Yes.
Did you fail to provide proof of completing 24 hours of community service?
Yes.
Did you fail to provide proof of attending AA 2 times a week?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you fail to provide proof of attending and completing outpatient treatment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody promise you anything to induce you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Please or accept all 4 counts. Wow. Somehow his lawyer got him reckless driving on this. And now he's coming in here and he's not doing what he's supposed to do. He's in trouble. What's the issue? Has he been?
Judge, regarding this getting pled down to a reckless, my understanding was this a plain all age.
I don't care.
I think that with this retained attorney started out, I think it must have been way back in July. And up until the time of the plea, I think he was going to get something like 4 times a week, so he said that he had 2, well, maybe 3 ages going on, but he lives in less than between Jackson and Madison in a rural area. His car broke down and he lost his license even for me. And in the middle of that, when his grandfather got very sick and was helping him out during that time. Right now, he's working in Monroe. Does bird abatement. It's a good job. It's good money.
Those what?
Bird abatement.
Okay. Right.
Pets, things like that. And he's got his license again. He's going to be able to go from either Monroe or where that's the to treatment in Lansing. He could have set that off. So if he had more time, I think he'd be able to get everything done he's required to do.
Did I ask you your name on this?
Jessica.
What do you have to add?
He's shown up for testing. Testing's all negative. I've never had any issues with that. He shows up for appointments. We talked about I gave him additional time with the community service. I gave him until the end of February to get it done. Still haven't turned it in, so I issued the violation. We do think a lot of it is his schedule. He wasn't working at first for a little while, so he was having trouble with money and things like that. I'm hoping now that he's back working and things like that, we can get him back on track.
You better get going.
Yes, sir.
I'm adjourning the sentencing. I'm going to trust that you're going to have your community service done, that you're going to be going to AA again, and that you're going to immediately get in outpatient treatment. Do we understand one another?
Yes, John.
Give me a date if you would, Heather, about a month out, please.
Okay, Judge, we can do about April 14th at
Perfect.
8:30.
At 8:30. So I'm just telling you, I'm making a note to complete community service, be in treatment, attend AA again. I don't know why you would have thought that you don't have to go to AA. Has he gone to AA at all since I sentenced him? You're so close to going to jail. You just keep on this. If you don't, I'm telling you, if you don't do this, by the time you come back, if I don't have all these things done, where you're going to AA at least twice a week, you're getting in.
Then the excuses start piling up: money problems, work problems, and difficulty getting everything done. Some of those circumstances may be legitimate, but the judge isn't asking for a perfect life. He's asking the defendant to follow the conditions that were already ordered. And when the judge discovers that the man has even left warrants unresolved, the patience level drops dramatically. The courtroom has officially moved from "let's fix this" to "you need to take this seriously."
Stop it. I'll see you back here in a month. Thank you. Grayson. Drew Deshaun Grayson. 25G719-663. Is this one?
Drew Grayson. This wild.
Okay, can we call him Dove?
We're here for sentencing. Commission.
Yeah.
Please back.
Yeah, I'm reading my notes. Sentencing date. What's it say? Defendant to complete domestic violence program. And then clear all warrants. It looks like.
So just
So your name.
Drew Grayson.
So has he done all that?
So Judge, at the time, part of the problem was he was homeless, so Ms. Wiles didn't have a way to connect with him. He's enrolled in the domestic violence program. He starts Thursday. I paid $100 to pay. Clear the warrant in Royal Oak. I'm just gonna go to the warrant, put it out there next week. So we're just asking him to get over on probation.
He's homeless
No, he was homeless.
for how long?
For the first couple of months after I got out of jail, I haven't.
Well, you got out of jail back in November.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, back in September.
I have an address, which is my.
I want to slow down.
Okay, sir.
Your lawyer just told me that you were homeless, I think, when you were here in February. Did I misunderstand, or is that not accurate?
Yes, sir. In terms of.
No, I just want you to answer my question. Is that true or false? Were you homeless when you came in here in February?
I said homeless, so he was staying with friends.
Okay,
But he didn't have a mail.
okay.
Yes, sir.
And that was in February.
Yes, sir.
Why did Ms. Wild's your name?
Army.
Why did it take him so long to get into the domestic violence program? You say he's starting Thursday. I thought I told him to do that right then. It was February 30 was in here. Why did it take you so long?
Money.
How much is that program again, Ms. Wilds?
That program's $100 for the intake. Mr. Grayson would have only needed $100 to enroll in that program. The follow-up, which is 8 weeks, is $20 per session, but to get enrolled, it would have only been the 100.
Where's he working now?
He works at 5 in Northville by St. John's Complex.
5?
It's a restaurant. It's an upscale restaurant in the golf complex.
Look like you're well dressed for a guy who doesn't have any money. You look, nice coat, nice shirt.
Just part of the problem with money. He's been going through a divorce. He was living with his grandmother, and then he couldn't live with her anymore. So it's
Does he have any more warrants outstanding? I'm asking you.
Yes, Your Honor. I have one lesson in line. That's going to be close to $1,000. I have one, and why that I've been.
I thought I told you to clear all your warrants. Didn't I tell you to clear all your warrants before you came here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, you're not taking me seriously at all.
I cleared Royal Oak, Your Honor. I cleared Royal Oak.
Why didn't say clear Royal Oak? I said clear all of them, didn't I?
Yes, Your Honor, but money has been tight. I had a car. My car got repossessed. I was going to drive 5 girls to school every single day till my car got repossessed. And then since then I've been catching Ubers to work just so I can live, Your Honor. I paid the 100 today. I'm going to continue to pay my fines and costs. My class starts Thursday. Your Honor, I'm making strides. Like, I'm not trying to.
Ms. Wilds, what do you think here?
Yeah, Sean, I spoke with Mr. Grayson after the last hearing. We did go over the warrants, looked up any information that we were able to look up. I know that when I met with him originally, you know, there were a lot of these same issues. I think the big issue at hand right off was that I couldn't communicate with him in a proper manner because I didn't have all the contact information. Once we did send that show cause to the Detroit address, it seemed like maybe it prompted him to finally appear. So I'm kind of at a loss that if financially can't move forward with anything, I'm not sure how he's going to be able to comply. Because he's gonna have to come up with that follow-up money right after.
What do you do at 5?
I'm a dishwasher, Your Honor. So,
You graduated, right?
yes, sir. Central Middle School.
You got a college degree and you're working as a dishwasher? I
I
went to Central Michigan.
was the general manager last year around this time before everything happened. I lost that job and I started working as a cook. And I worked. I picked up shifts off of that, and they decided to hire me as a dishwasher. And I mean, Your Honor, a lot of this stuff has just been happening. At one time, I was waiting on my tax return to come back. Now I can pay off my fines and calls and take care of everything else. But the warrants I have to go in is a lot of money at the $750 at Wyandotte and $1,000 in Centerline.
Listen,
Yes, sir.
I don't care. The center line, you've had a warrant since I think I read 19. Yeah, June of 19. 6 years. 7 years. I'm adjourning the sentence in 5 weeks. You better complete all this. I'm telling you. Give me a date in the latter part of April, please, Heather.
We could do April 28th.
Perfect. 8:30 in the morning. I'm telling you, I'm not going to be very patient with you. You don't have this done, you're going to jail. I want all you to surrender all the warrants. This doesn't mean you can do it when you feel like it or when you have the money. You put yourself in a bad spot. There's no way a guy who graduated college should be working as a dishwasher. I don't know why you are. You can only answer that. But that's neither here nor there. I expect you to pay your fines. I expect you to surrender on the warrants, and I expect you to complete that program. And I'm not going to hear any more of this. Do you understand me?
Yes, sure.
Go down the hall and get your notice. You got to stop this. This is crazy. Go find a better job before it's too late. Jaden Lucas Toma, 26T647559, A and B. So this was an informal. You're not on this one. Okay, so your name?
Jaden Lucas Toma.
So you met with the department rep and you're going to do this. You're going to plead the 5 over and then they're going to go ahead and dismiss the no insurance, right?
Correct, yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right, to the charge 1 to 5 over, which by the way is 1 point. To that charge, responsible, not responsible.
Responsible.
All right. I'll accept your plea to 1 to 5 over. Fines costs here are $140. $140. The no insurance is dismissed. You can go down the hall and take care of that.
Thank you.
Okay?
Sounds great. I can take care of it today.
Yeah, you weren't in front of me before a lot, were you?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Well, I know, but that's
Oh, years ago. I was 18. You know,
where were you living?
Trent.
On Grange?
Westview.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. I wish you well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Patrick Will, 26T6478862. All right, sir, your name.
Patrick Wolf.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You're gonna plead to impeding
Yes.
to that charge, responsible and not responsible.
Responsible.
Yeah, did I talk to you about this?
No.
Was your dad Roger?
Yes. My grandmother.
Yeah, your grandfather and your grandmother was Irene. Yeah, I liked them. They were nice people.
They're like,
I really did. They were very nice people. And your dad died shortly before I'm sorry, your
grandfather.
died shortly before your grandma, like within a year, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's too bad. I really liked them. All right, 150, you're all set. Cashier into the hall to your right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Give your family my best. Lewis Road, 260-647-7748. Nobody's in the lobby here. It says default judgment is entered. People against Quentin Miller, 26 T647520. All right, how you doing? Your name? So you met with these guys and you're going to plead to defective equipment. Let me just double check something here. Yeah, you're going to plead as charged to defective equipment. They're going to dismiss the other charge, right?
Correct.
To the charge defective equipment, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, good enough. Please accepted 120. The other charge, file A is dismissed. You can go down and take care of that and you're all set. That's the
Next question.
Yeah.
Is that a point ticket?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, have a good day. Deborah Lee Bolin, 26F245663. Where's Officer Goldsmith's case?
Where's the podium here?
Do you have Officer Goldsmith's case, John?
That's this one.
Oh, that's this one?
This one.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Your name? Okay, your name?
Corporal Goldsmith, Flat.
This is driving without due care and caution. Excessive speed causing an accident. You got to come and throw your gum in that garbage over there. Do you wish to proceed to the hearing?
Yes, I disagree with what he.
It's fine. Do you want to proceed to the hearing?
Yes.
Your Honor, if I may say, I'm unprepared. I was just informed 20 minutes before the hearing to be here. I was never given a subpoena. However, this was involving a car accident. I'm unsure what the location is. I'm not sure about everything.
It was not.
Slow down. Wait, just let me finish.
I was told while I was on the road working that I had to be here. I came right here.
Well, then let's do this. That's in fairness to you. You're entitled to notice. I don't know why they're not giving you notice. I can adjourn it a week or so, and you can prepare.
If it pleases the court, I have court next door on Monday. I could Monday at 10 and there if you want to. Do you have anything earlier or not or after? It's up to you.
Yeah.
Or I can give the court the discretion if she wants to plead to impeding. That's fine.
The problem is, was somebody hurt in this?
That I am unaware of that.
Was somebody hurt in this?
Yeah, I went to the hospital.
Not you. Was somebody in the other car hurt?
No,
Was there serious damage to the other car?
he ran a stop sign.
Ma'am, I didn't ask you any of that. Just answer my questions.
I don't know, was his car injured? I know my car was, I had a rental.
Do you remember?
Can you refresh my memory? What was the location?
It was at Senegal.
Oh, okay. Seneca and Moses.
I was coming and dropping my grandson off from school.
Okay, we were.
In the south side.
Please.
All right, Your Honor. So I do recall this. There was witnesses. There was a witness on the scene that observed her driving at a high rate of speed and not stopping at the stop sign,
I don't have.
which caused. Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Which caused the accident. There was extensive damage to the other vehicle.
So I can't take impeding. And
It was crippling damage. I believe the car is probably totaled.
okay, so I'm going to set this for another hearing next week. You gonna be able to prepare by then, next Monday?
I can be ready whenever you are, Your Honor.
Let's do it for the 23rd, Heather. And I'm
Okay,
gonna have it, we'll do it here at 9:45, okay?
9:45 and the 23rd, you said so?
Correct, on Monday.
I think I have a doctor's appointment on the 23rd. I have a heart doctor's appointment.
What time?
I don't have my paper here, but I know that date for sure.
Okay, can you figure out the time?
I have my paper here, but I know I go on the 23rd.
Your Honor, with the police report for the 24th, I'm also off that day.
Then let's do the 24th.
24th.
At, what time, Heather?
That's a civil day, Judge, so I'm not, for you, so.
Just make it at 9 AM. How's that? The 24th at 9 AM.
Okay.
Okay? And then We'll figure out what we're gonna do. Have a good day. So they'll give you a notice down the hall for that, all right?
Sorry, I was just nervous. I didn't mean to overspeak.
You're fine. You're fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Have a
much.
good day.
You too. What else do we have?
Thurwood has a handful. Boy.
It's pretty good.
Then comes the line that changes everything. If those requirements aren't completed, jail is on the table. The judge gives him a specific deadline and makes it clear that waiting until he feels ready isn't an option. And that's what makes this exchange so tense. The judge isn't yelling just for the sake of yelling. He's drawing a hard line after already giving the defendant additional time. The message is brutally simple. Come back prepared or face the consequences.
Do you plead responsible? Do you admit that you were impeding traffic? No? You don't? That's okay. I'll start again. So they charged you with improper lane use causing an accident. You know that, right?
Yeah, but
Wait, slow down. Now they wrote this up where you're going to plead to impeding traffic, which is 0 points. It won't go on your record. You want to plead to that?
Yeah.
To that charge of impeding traffic? Do you plead responsible?
well, it happened. I don't want those points.
All right, I'll accept the plea. 195 is your total. Okay, you can go down the hall and pay that, and you're all set. Best of luck.
All the way down.
Cashier into the hall. Thank you. I'm gonna need Beth on this.
Timmons.
Yeah. People against Heather Timmons, Heather Marie Timmons, 4T642857A. Do I have an appearance from you, Mr. Zelnick?
You should, because they adjourned the previous hearing because I was out of the country.
Okay, Heather, can you tell me, just make sure that we do?
Judge, I do. It's up here on my desk.
Okay, good enough. Your appearance?
Never tell an act for the defendant, and please give your.
Heather Simmons.
All right, so I called in probation. They'll be here momentarily. I have a show cause that she pled not guilty to, or I entered a not guilty plea to failure to refrain from violating a law, being convicted of drug paraphernalia possession through the 27th on December 10th. And then I have another one here that alleges she failed to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs, testing positive for alcohol on March the 9th. And she indicated in a form, she admitted that she consumed alcohol or drank a pint of vodka on March 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. So I have two show causes here, two different ones. So this one is dated March the 10th, and that is the use of alcohol. So she never showed up on the March the 3rd, it looks like, right?
They adjourned that date.
Okay, well, let me just check something here.
And in the interim, we've got to replace the mental health board copy and line. That's the intervening factor.
Heather, did
Yes,
Mr.
Judge.
Zelnick file his appearance before or after March 3rd?
I believe it was, let me look, Judge, because there was a little confusion on when I got it.
That's fine.
Um, it was, I believe, right around that date.
Okay, so good enough. I don't know what happened, but she wasn't here March 3rd, and I did issue a bench warrant, but maybe that crossed with your.
Judge, I have it
Yes.
right here. It was March 2nd we put it in.
Okay, so no problem. So I've got two show causes to deal with. One is the show cause of January 20 for failure to refrain from violating the law, and the additional one is from the show cause of March the 10th for failure to refrain from consuming alcohol. So how is she going to proceed on these?
Your Honor, she's going to enter a plea to both probation violations, and I have been in correspondence with your probation department indicating that she's been accepted into the mental health court in Wyandotte in her sentence. It was April 8th. We asked the court to consider postponing sentence until she's admitted into the program, unless probation has a better idea today.
Ms. Wilds, your name?
Elizabeth Wasserman, Your Honor.
Do you want to plead guilty to these charges, ma'am?
Yes.
If you plead guilty to the charge of violating the law, being convicted of drug paraphernalia, that is a non-technical violation. You could have your probation revoked and you could get 93 days on that. If you plead on the no alcohol charge, then you could get, since you have one prior technical violation, you could get 10 days on that. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You're presumed innocent. You have the right to a hearing. For the hearing, you have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights on the advice of rights that I just covered with you, and there will be no hearing. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right. Any questions before I ask you how you plead? All right. To the charge that you were convicted of possession of drug paraphernalia out of Wyandotte on December 10 of 25. How do you plead?
Yes.
Were you convicted of drug paraphernalia on December 10 of 25?
Yes.
And you were on probation to this court when that offense occurred, correct?
Yes.
And to the charge that you consumed alcohol and were positive for alcohol at DNA on March the 9th, how do you plead?
Yes.
Did you consume alcohol, say, within the 3 days preceding that?
3 days prior, you could see alcohol within 3 days prior to taking the test. Close to that?
It was close, yeah.
All right. Anybody force you to plead guilty?
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second here. There's all kinds of paperwork. All right. I'll accept your plea. Failure to refrain from consuming alcohol, testing positive March the 9th. I'll accept your plea to possession of to violating a law, being convicted of possession of drug paraphernalia out of Wyandotte on December 10th of 25. All right. Give me a second here. All right. Anything that you would like to say?
Your Honor, I haven't heard what the current probation recommendation is, but I believe they welcome her admission into the treatment court, mental health court in 27th District Court. And if you're going to impose any more serious sanctions, we'd ask the court to pass on that date adjourned pending for admission.
The only problem is here, we're coming to the end. I can't really send her to the mental health treatment court.
No, she's in there already. She's on the drug charge in Wyandotte. We got her admitted into the court.
No, I get it, but I'm not gonna.
Or assess penalties today, but I'd ask you not to look for incarceration, perhaps other punishment, because she's going in that program. She's done very well meeting with the group already, and I think this is clearly over her issues been over the years leading to this collapse. I mean, there's a serious mental health issue here.
No, I believe you, but the problem is I'm coming to the, well, I mean, I guess I've got until I sentenced her on November 7th, so I have until November 7th of this year. But I'm not excited about her violations. What did she do and not do, Ms. Wiles?
Yes, the violations that you see are the outstanding issues. Ms. Timmons was actually fairly compliant on probation. We did have a violation prior for alcohol consumption. After that, she did really well. She's engaged in treatment at the guidance center. Outside of this testing and this conviction, she was sober on her testing. The admit form from March 9th, my concern is what she admitted to was drinking on the 5th of March, the 6th of March, the 7th of March, and the 8th of March, a pint of
Each day.
alcohol each day.
Right.
So I'm very concerned, and obviously mental health court is a great positive thing. But I was gonna bring up, we are limited if anything would run concurrent over there or at the same time. Ms. Timmons does show for her appointments, she communicates well with me. But I think she has a severe alcohol problem that again, may be co-occurring with
What about relapse prevention? What about something like that?
She's engaged in actual treatment right now at the guidance center.
Okay.
Yeah, with Alex.
How often is she testing right now?
At this point, we had her on weekly, Your Honor. I think we from her last violation, and I think I bumped her down. I want to make sure that we have her on, I think, monthly at this point in time.
Have her what?
On monthly at this point in time. She complied. We reduced her. She was weekly down to twice monthly, and then down to monthly at this point.
How often is she testing in
All 30 tests on my.
my dots?
They haven't told me yet. I would assume it would be after my sentencing.
Is she on a sober leak or anything?
No, Your Honor. Judge, clearly monthly doesn't work when
Right, I know.
slam a pint down.
Oh.
You're being upfront, you admitted it, and there's no correlating to what happened. Just, I suggest you say nothing else. Because you can't, no matter what the pain is of the rest of your life, you can't drink to assuage the pain.
Where does she work at?
Sure.
Where do you work?
I'm unemployed right now. I'm on SSI.
So this troubles me. What kind of drug paraphernalia was it?
It was a Red Bull.
Well, shit.
I roll it at glass. Without prescription.
No, I have to.
Why, you didn't have it prescribed to, it was
Right.
not in a box. It's a minor case, I believe they're taking it under the public health code, Your Honor. But irrespective of that, she pled guilty before I represented her. And all the pieces together.
All right, here's what we're doing. I'm gonna go light on the cost. I'm gonna charge you $25, but you're to test bi-weekly going forward. You're to serve 1 day on the court work program, and you're to pay $35 for that. You're to serve 8 hours of community service by April the 30th. You're to be on a sober link by the end of the day for 60 days. You're going to have to pay for it. You listen to me very carefully. I just assessed costs that were very, very, very nominal because I understand, but either that or I'm going to have to send you to jail today. You don't want that, right? Sober link for 60 days by end of day, 8 hours community service by April 30. Continue your treatment at the guidance center. Test bi-weekly, serve 1 day on the court work program, and pay $35 for that. Did I miss anything?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right.
Just understand the price of sober links It'd end up being a lot cheaper than time.
I gotta make sure, one thing, Miss Wilds, when is her probation supposed to be up? I gave her 18 months.
7/26 is what I have for 18 months from the November date of 24, it said.
I'll let it go at that, but any more violations, you have a big problem with me. I don't care when you pay the $25. You can set that up with her, okay? Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Ma'am, no more of this, please. No more, please. Thank you. Thank you. Janeth Ramos. 6W841607. All right, so I'm going to try to move everybody out of here pretty quickly. So when I call your name, I'm going to ask you to come up to the podium and state your name. What is your name, ma'am?
Jan.
All right, you're going to plead to impeding, right? Responsible or not responsible? Please accepted. 150 is your total. Cash your end of the hall to your right, okay? Have a good day. Now listen, everybody. I'm going to call one person up to the podium, and then I'm going to have some of you sit at the table here. Corey Allen Grimes Jr. up to the podium, 26B150050. I'd like Deborah Roberts and Lane Hayner and Amelia Moore seated at these tables, my right, your left. Come on up to the podium. Mr. Grimes, your name?
Court records.
All right, you're going to plead to impeding traffic, true?
Responsible for that.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted. 160 is your total. You have an entry on here. You can go down the hall and take care of that. You're all set. Good luck. Deborah Sue Roberts, 26B150421. Your name, ma'am?
Deborah C. Roberts.
All right, so you're going to plead to distracted driving, true?
Correct.
Responsible or not responsible to this?
Sir. Yeah.
Please accepted.
Set to go?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You said you needed a payment plan.
Oh, yes.
How much do you have today?
I have nothing today.
Oh, are you working?
No, I am not. I'm currently on disability
When can you pay this?
on the third.
Okay, all of it?
Half of it. And then the other half on the next third.
75 due by April 3rd. Balance by May the 3rd, okay?
Yes.
If you need more time, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good luck. Lane Matthew Hayner, 26B150075. Your name?
Lane Hayner.
All right. You're going to plead to impeding. Caused an accident, right?
Yes.
To that charge, you
And this is where the situation starts getting serious. The judge isn't reacting to one small mistake, he's looking at a pattern. The defendant had been given multiple conditions to complete, and by his own admission, he hadn't followed through on them. What's interesting is that the judge initially gives him another chance instead of immediately sending him away. But that second chance comes with a very clear message. This is probably the last warning.
26W841391. All right, so you're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yeah.
Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted. Just check here. All right, you got to be careful. Your insurance company's going to love you. Huh? Slow. Fines and costs are 155. When can you pay this?
Last 60 days, got paid half, April 10th, and then the other half the next week.
Pay 75 by April the 10th, balance by May the 10th. If you need more time, call the court. We'll give you an extension. I'll give you an extension. We'll go on Zoom together, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck. Carolina Michael Raybon.
Morning, Judge.
25M603341. Good morning.
Morning, Ben Taylor, P73261, appearing on behalf of and in place of the defendant.
Okay. So I see what happened. This is the one they brought to me yesterday, right?
That's correct.
Default judgment set aside. Effective right now, Heather. And then you're going to plead to limited access, right? 5 over?
Yes.
All right. And you're authorized to enter that plea on behalf of the client? All right, to that charge, 5 over limited access, 75 and 70, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
What's her record like?
Pretty good. She's commuting to University of Toledo Law School, so she's got
Going to law school?
Yeah, she's there now. That's why I'm here. Sorry, went.
You went to Toledo?
No, but law school. I guess I put on my necktie. Go in her.
All right. Okay. Well, let's see here. I'll make it 165. And then we'll refund the balance, okay? So Heather, we're gonna keep 165 for fines. And then you can refund the balance to Ms. Raybon. She posted 225 because it was a default. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good day. Thank you. Tell her to study hard. Randy Moore, Jr. Randy Franklin Moore, Jr. 26W841532.
He's on Zoom,
I'm
Judge.
sorry, Amelia Moore. Somebody wrote Randy Moore.
We did that.
We did Amelia Moore.
We have a Randy Moore.
Why do I have both of these in the same file? Did I do that? All right. John?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a Amelia Moore over there? I don't know why they both ended up in this file.
It's Randy Moore.
That's the
Randy
problem.
Moore and Randy Moore should have two files, Judge, a department rep, and I brought down a warrant that had a balance on it.
What is going on? I got Randy Moore files. I got Amelia Moore register.
That's all I got here.
I got another. What is Amelia Moore? I don't know. Did we do Amelia Moore?
We did, Judge. You just did her for impeding.
Yeah, I don't know why I have her register in this other file. You got to find that one, John. Okay, Randy Franklin Moore Jr. What is going on here? I have no idea what's going on. I had Amelia Moore in front of me.
Yeah, I just.
Give me that.
Is that a flat rock case?
Well, somebody put something in the wrong file, one of these guys.
Is that flat rock?
This is Woodhaven.
Let me call it over here, so I don't have anything.
Hang on. So I got to redo this. Hang on. So I just want to be sure on this, Heather. Amelia Moore pled to impeding on file 26W84131. I gave her, she's to pay 75 by April 10th and the balance by May the 10th. Is that true?
That's correct, Judge.
I got another Randy Moore file here. They put him in the wrong register, one of the officers, I think. So this is the speed charge. And this is going to be a plea to impeding. All right, Randy Moore Jr., 26W841532. Your name?
Randy Moore.
Hang on. This is crazy. All right, you're going to plead to impeding, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea, but you got a warrant. Why haven't you taken care of this other case?
I didn't even know that it was there, sir. I thought that fine had been paid completely.
I'm sorry?
I thought that fine had already been paid completely.
It wasn't. We would have sent you multiple notices. Where are you at now?
I'm the same place. I live in Ohio, Lorain, Ohio. I've never received anything from anyone up there.
We don't keep secrets over here. We would have sent you notices, okay? Multiple notices you would receive back in 22. On this one, I'm charging you $160. On the other one, and I'm going to expect you to pay that today, as well as the one that you have a warrant out on. Do I have that file, John?
Should be in there.
What the hell is going on this morning? You owe 182 on this other case. It's in front of Judge Hudson. It's from 2021, 21W828-719. So you're going to pay this too, right?
Yes, sir, I can. I would have to break it up into payments though, because I don't have that much right now because I'm not driving anymore. I'm doing a dispatcher and it was a little pay cut. I can get most of it probably taken care of on Thursday when I get paid.
I don't like this. Can you pay the 182 on the 21 case by Thursday?
Yes, sir, I can do that.
You pay that in full, or else we're going to show cause you. You pay
Yes,
it in
sir.
full. Pay it in full by March the 19th. The other one I can give you time on.
Thank you.
So on the other one, I'll give you how long do you need?
Probably until maybe the second week of next month.
I'll just make it April the 13th. If you
Okay.
need more time on that, you call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension, but don't ignore us again, okay?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
You understand everything?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
Alan Robertson, 26T647-824. Your name, sir? All right. 1 second here. All right, you're going to plead to impeding traffic, right?
Yes, sir.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Okay, I'm going to accept that plea. I'm going to dismiss the speed. And got a good record. 150 is your total, okay? Have a good day. Thank you. Right down to the cashier, Aubrey Brown, 26T647-838. Good morning. Your name? You're going to do impeding, right? Responsible or not responsible to that? So what are you still in high school or where at? Okay. What are we doing next year?
Going.
Where? Good for you. Good luck. I'll accept your plea. 150. Cashier under the hall. Good luck. Thank you. John Sharts. 260-647-837. Your name? You want an informal?
Please.
He's offering you impeding.
Got a great driving record.
If everybody, listen, I'm just telling you, they're not gonna change it to a warning. And I can't change it to a warning. If you want to come and have a hearing, I have no problem with that. But if you're convicted of just going 5 over, you're gonna end up with a point on your record. Okay. All right, good enough. We'll set an informal hearing. This is Sergeant Neats.
We could do March 31st at 9:30.
March 31st at 9:30. You go down there. Pardon?
That'll be fine.
You can go down the hall and they'll give you a notice. Okay, we'll see you back here. Thank you. Olivia Rose Jeanette Fussell. 260-647-823. Good morning. Your name? All right, so you're going to plead to impeding, right? Responsible or not responsible to this? All right, I'll accept your plea. Fines cost $150. You can go down the hall and take care of that. Good luck. Thank you. All right, Griner, Brian Shane Griner. 25B149-678A. B. 25B149-713A. B. And C. Your name?
Brian Griner.
You have 3 show causes here on civil infractions. You also have a driving on a suspended charge from November of 25. You also have a leave the scene of a property damage accident, same date, November 15 of 25. When you were issued those citations, you were issued 3 other civil infractions. Expired plate, no proof of insurance, and driving left to center. You're in default on all of those. You have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to arraign you and give you a lawyer if you would like one. Would you like one?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where you been?
I've been sick. I had abscess and I got a broken back, and I just been dealing with that. Work's been slow.
Judge, did he not meet, his file should have gone to the MIDC attorney already. Did he not meet with him?
Did you meet with a lawyer yet?
Yes.
Who'd you meet with?
I,
What do you look like?
it was chunky.
Well, let's get Mr. Shemke in here. Have a seat right back there. I didn't know you'd seen him yet. Eric Williams, 26W841670. Good morning, sir. Your name?
What?
You're going to plead to impeding traffic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, commercial vehicle. Responsible or not responsible to that? All right. 180 is your total. You're all set. Have a good day. I'm dismissing the speeding. Can't be in another courtroom, is he?
I just sent him a text, so I don't know where he's at.
Anthony Panuto. 260-647-854. Your name?
Anthony Canuto?
All right, you're going to plead to impeding traffic, true?
Yes, sir.
Responsible or not responsible to that?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea. 160 is your total. You can go right down the end of the hall. Have a great day.
This judge had already given him another chance, but somehow, he still walked back into court with 4 violations hanging over his head. He hadn't paid the fines, hadn't completed his community service, hadn't kept up with AA, and hadn't entered the required treatment. And when the judge started asking questions, the excuses kept coming. But then the judge's patience completely disappeared. You're so close to going to jail. What happened next turned this from a routine hearing into a serious final warning, and the judge made it clear that coming back, unprepared, could have a very different ending. So stay with us, because you won't want to miss how this judge handles what happens next. And if you think the judge gave him enough chances, let us know in the comments, because this one gets intense.